Hi everyone, this is Robert Dorval for this presentation. Welcome you everyone. I would like today to show you this feature that ACP can provide. You know, it's an add-on or it's a web or cloud application. It's called Field Service Management, and it is a software designed to manage all your field service activities, you know, that could be related to your daily operation. So today in this short presentation, I will just do a short introduction. Then I will do within this slide an overview of the solution, the ACP FSM. We'll go with a small software demonstration and then maybe go with the conclusion at the end. All right. So let's start with that. So what is FSM? So FSM stands for Field Service Management. It is a software that supports all your activities involved in coordinating a company's field's resources, including processes for scheduling, dispatching your workers, as well as managing contracts, data sharing, and reporting activities on mobile. So you will be able to record transactions on a mobile device. Starting from there, okay, so I will show you basically what it can do, you know, with this overview. The first thing is that, you know, the functionality use the ACP Business One standard service call functionalities. It starts from there, but once you have created your service calls, you know, you will have this tool provided on a web browser where you could, they call it workforce management, where you would be able to actually take those calls and dispatch them to various technicians or even subcontractors if you want to work with subcontractors. So this workforce management, it's basically a planning board, simple drag and drop. I will show you how it is done. You can manage even skills of your employees. There's also some features and some AI dispatch, you know, automated dispatch that can be done on the background, manage routing, you know, optimize the routes of your daily operations, and much more. So there was basically a lot of stuff we can show there. Then once we have a call dispatch, we will go on the mobile part. So once a call has been dispatched to a technician, the technician will receive a notification telling him that there is a new call on his task list. You know, and from there, this technician will be able to take this call and provide any information that he has done on this site. This mobile application is, you know, basically an offline application, but, you know, still connected. Once you have an internet connection, you can sync anytime on demand. It is, I can tell you, customizable. So, you know, the screen you will see today are more like generic screen, but, you know, it can be customized. The technicians on the road will have direct access to the ERP data. They will do their time and material entries. They will have access only to what he has by permission groups. We would be able to fill in checklists or any smart form, any report that is required to fulfill his tasks, and provide a checkout report that can be sent to or printed to or for the customer. All right, so this will be the mobile part. We'll see that as well. And maybe if we can have some time, we will show you also how the system is designed to actually build easily your own checklist, you know, provide your own reports. This is part of the system. And, you know, if we have time also at the end, you know, we'll just briefly talk about the other features where provided also with the solution, like customer self-service, crowd management, how you manage subcontractors, the system monitoring, how you can manage your master data, the basic data behind everything. There's a CRM module and also some KPI reporting. Okay, so so this is what we're going to do. So we will do this demonstration right now. So I will switch to ACP Business One just to show you how a service call is created. Then we will see its progress up to the final invoicing, of that call to the customer. So let's start with that. So I will switch to my demonstration company. So basically, in ACP Business One, it's part of the package, that you buy when you have a business. So you already have this. It is the service module. In there, you have where you can manage your equipment, your service calls, etc. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just to create a new service call. Someone comes in and needs some service, to be done on a specific equipment. What you do, you just select the equipment, the partner. Let's say that I use this Club de Golf of the Boucherville. And then from there, if it's for a specific equipment, we will add this equipment in the system. We will tell what is the issue, okay? Sorry, made some mistakes. Whatever. Okay, I will tell, okay, I got this by a phone call, and this is for some maintenance, subtype, all this kind of stuff. You decide whatever it's going to be. You define your own problem types, etc. And this is for, let's say that's a residential call, and this is planned for today, okay? So basically, this is what you have to do. So you create a service call in the system. The system will be able also to handle, recurring calls. We can build and save recurring calls, but then basically here, the first task, when you start the service process, would be to actually record in the service call sheet, what is the problem, some remarks, okay, and be added. You can write whatever you want. This is some information that could be later be visible for the technician. Okay, so a call has been created. Now we have to dispatch that to someone. We have to give that to someone who is part of your technical team. So the tool for that would be on a browser. You would open a browser, and actually, if I go back here in my, so you will log in with your own account and go to the planning and dispatching board, which is located here. And you will find the tool that will allow you to actually dispatch a call to a technician. So all the calls will be, they will show here. The screen is divided in two sections. The bottom section would be all the open calls that needs to be dispatched. They are not dispatched already. And the top part will be the list of your technicians, or the one that would be available today to make any calls. And in this screen, we would see that, for example, this one has already someone scheduled here. Actually, this was on the 24th. I would like to go to today, and I will see that luckily my screen is empty. So I can try and can begin already to dispatch my call. So this is the one I just created. So to dispatch that, this is a drag and drop, like I told earlier. So all I have to do is to actually take the call and give it to Robert here. Okay. So this is a call, and I can give another one. I can even give another one to another tech. Okay, we are able to actually, this is a default length, but I can play with that. So we're just trying to extend this call. I know it's going to take long, so I give her for a long period. So this way, I'm just preparing my today schedule, giving calls to some person. I can even take some calls, okay, not knowing, because I can manage skills. You see there, if I hover over Maria, I would see in the window on the right red deer. This is a specific skills I have attached to Maria, meaning that she is in the red deer region. So if I have a customer that is also tagged as red deer, they would be a perfect match, and then I would be able to give them. Robert has here many skills. And when I'm going to dispatch a call, I can take it and ask to find the best matching technicians. And the system normally would go here on the right. Oh, there was some, let me see. Planning horizon has to overlap with the scheduling. So there was an error in this, but I will try with another one, maybe a later one here. If it doesn't work, we'll have to skip this part. But the system would be able normally to just no matching technicians. So the system is looking at the skill, but is also looking at the last position of the technician. So maybe they are too far or not. The last position wasn't recorded. Or the call is too old or too far and forward, because this is one is for the October 19th, could be one reason. So because these are planned calls for the future. Okay, so I have those calls, and once I am satisfied with my schedule, I will be able to take them. Sorry, just trying to highlight those, and I will just release them to the tech. So until I do this release assignment, the tech is not aware that the call is being released. So what it just did, okay, so once I have released that, this is the kind of stuff I will receive. I will receive like here. It should be showing here shortly. Maybe I'll do a send receive on my folder. So you will see, I will receive an email, or maybe it's on my Gmail. Could be on my Gmail. Sorry, I don't know where I have. We'll just show here. Maybe this account is attached to my Gmail account. I don't recall which one, but I should have received an email. I see it on my watch, so I should be able to see it on my. But there's going to be an email telling me that I have received a new call. Okay, so there are some notification that could be done like that. So once I am notified, I can go on my mobile, and I will just be able to actually perform some tasks against that mobile. So this is what we're going to do. I will just try to hide this presentation here, because I have to go on the background of my screen. I will just do a swap and hide this. Sorry for that. I just have to activate the reflector so you can see my mobile. I will start the mirroring of my phone. All right. So I got a notification on my phone as well. I don't know why I was not able to see it but you see here an activity was assigned, so it was already under my phone, and it was visible. So just clicking on that, it would open me to the actual activity. While I am opening this, the system is already synchronizing. Okay, and I will see on my phone the two service calls I need to do. So there is A second one I have prepared earlier, and this is the one we just prepared together. Okay, so the guy receives that, he looks at his day, so he has to start with his first service call. He will be able to actually, if he wants to, using this small clicking in here, see where this call is located, and the system will give him some, possible route where to go from his current position to the location of the service. And then just looking in there, clicking in there, as if I accept, the system will drive me to my customer. Once this is done, okay, arrive on site and I will just open the call. So from the call, I will have anything I need to know about this. I know who's the customer. I have a contact. I know for which equipment it is made to. And basically from there, I will be able to just, perform the task that is needed, which is fixing the problem for my customer. So while I'm doing that, I would be able, to record time I have there. I can actually, just go type in manually, or I could go, in this stopwatch mode in this time, telling me, okay, it's a service, chargeable service, start working. And while I am working, my clock will be running, in the background. All right, so I'm going to report time. I'm going to do some part replacement on this device. So what I'm going to do after that is, once I have decided what to replace, I can look at my inventory list and provide the new equipment. The cost will come, from the price list defined in SAP Business One. I have used 2 instead of 1. I can add the 2, save that as well. And maybe I can add more items, second one. And let's say I use this one also and save that. All right. So 2 types of material. I have to record the mileage because the mileage is chargeable for this example, maybe. So I went from DDO, went to Boucherville. And the distance maybe was, let's say, 40 kilometers. All right, so I was able to record that. It is required also, from my supervisor to record a checklist, or so I would go in my smartphone, and then that maybe I will find like a quality assurance wheelchair or a wheelchair inspection form. Let's say I use this one. I will just open that, confirm who is my customer, confirm a contact. There's none in this, and then confirm an address. I'm gonna go chapters by chapters, answering, all the questions that it is asked me to provide in this system. I have checked the handlebar, tire brakes, tire inflation. I will give some tire pressure, left and right, etc. And check. And I can even take a picture if I have a picture, because I could take of the chair and give a final status of my opinion. Say that everything is okay at the end, and save that. Okay, so I will close. Whoops, I went too fast. Just go back in there. Just want to can find my, maybe I mistakenly closed that smartphone. Just do it quickly again. One wheelchair, one for handlebars, pressures. Okay. So I want to close this one. Okay, so this is going to be saved. I will have a smart form saved, and it will be part of my report at the end. So once I am done with my call, at the end I can tell, okay, I'm done with it. Okay, I can tell to stop the stopwatch, and the system will record the time I have spent over there. Of course, now this presentation was quick, very quick, so I was just showing few times, but still I will be able to, let's say I want to add more, we'll just add another hour here or 2 hours, it's okay. Okay, so I have recorded some time. I have filled my checklist, I have recorded the material I've used, I record my time, it's time to check out. Okay, so I can go here, to perform the checkout, the system will tell me to close everything. Yes. I will do the synchronization. Okay. So you can get the customer signature, and the customer will be able to give his appreciation. And from there, we will be able to complete the call, and it's going to generate for you a checkout report, which is fully customizable, where you would see actually on which equipment you have worked on, the efforts that were made by the tech here, who's the tech who did and what was consumed on site with the customer's signature at the end. And of course, you have the checklist. The checklist report will show at the end with the values it was done. So this is the entire process on the mobile. There's really more than that we can do, because it's also, the mobile part is also an application that could be used for CRM. You can use the application to look at your inventory. You can use this application to create sales quotation, sales order, etc. It's not just for servicing. So back to Business One, your service call has been complete. You will see this one here is still open, but we have already made some uh, some transaction. The efforts or the time that was spent on site is already there. You can see that. We would see also the material. Everything is there. So this call would be in a technical way ready to invoice. So once it's going to be time to invoice, I would just be able to go inside the SAP Business One itself and launch what we call the billing wizard. This one will drive and bring in all this open service call that needs to be invoiced. So we'll just select that. We should be able to find the one we just did. Did I click on that button? All right. So we see a bunch of calls, and the one we just did is the one here. So I just remove, or just double click. We'll just invoice this one here. So before I invoice, I can even have okay, the details of what's going to be. So I have two times or two efforts that were recorded, my material, charges, expense, everything is there. Everything I did on the call is here, ready to invoice. I would be able from there to just click a next. I have a chance from there. The test system is telling me that it's going to create an invoice for $453 and 35 cents. I can even choose to have a draft instead. The system will prepare the draft for me. And we should see it very shortly. Okay, so I have my call, my invoice, sorry, in here. So all the elements that were just, used in my service call on my mobiles are here. I see that, there was missing some price. I can adjust that. I should charge this as well. Once it is done, I'm satisfied with my invoice. I can just post it. Okay. And remaining quantity, oh, something, it goes below zero here. This comes from a bin location. So I didn't look at the, so maybe this one here, take it from another warehouse for the purpose of this demonstration, will be easier. Okay, so I have completed an entire process using ACP Business One service call, going on the cloud, dispatching the service call to a tech. The tech took the call from his mobile, recorded transaction, and then at the back office, we recorded again what was the final outcome of this. So I would just go back to my presentation. If the system let me switch. Doesn't seem to go back here, sorry. Where is it? This one here. It's on the wrong screen, sorry. And for some reason, I'm not able to bring my... Okay, so I found my slide back, so sorry for that. So, okay, so we would just go with the conclusion, I did my small demonstration, hope you enjoyed it. Just want to say that, with this powerful fit service from ACP, you can connect processes and data to make better decisions and minimize risk while reducing costs. Okay, so first thing I want to say is that it's a fast implementation. It's not difficult. Okay, it would be longer if you have to customize stuff, or if you go on the basic stuff, it's very fast to implement. It's almost out of the box usable. So once you have that, you can be sure that you can improve your first time fixed rates with mobile technology and AI-based recommendation. You will be able to find the right technicians because you manage your job by skills. You will be able to confirm part availability. The technician is able to see what's in stock, what is not. You will be able even to see if something is coming in the future or in the near future. You accelerate your service execution because everything, no more paper, it's all online, and everything that is done doesn't need to be retranscribed in another device or other ERP system. It's there, okay? System synchronized automatically, so it's very effective. Overall, you can be sure that you would be able to increase the satisfaction of your customers. Okay, you will cut some field service costs. You will boost your productivity. The streamlining dispatch, would be good, and making timely decisions based on real-time data is what you're looking for. So thank you for this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.